Marin?
Hi, I'm Marin de Cruz. I'm an artist and an educationist. And with all due respect, the three of you are extremely intelligent, obviously, and extremely eloquent. But really, it's the kind of Sunday night rhetoric that really, as a semi-normal Malaysian, and I'm not normal, we are really, and I know I won't make it about myself, we are really tired of rhetoric. Whether it's from UMNO, whether it's from DAP, whether it's from KKR. The rhetoric is over. It's been 2 years. We voted you in, we voted you in, we voted opposition in. We are really tired. We are tired of these kinds of excuses. It's difficult, yeah. Do we want to know it's difficult? We don't want to know it's difficult. We don't want to know it's difficult. We want to see some real, absolutely, I'm being overdramatic here, tangible changes. Whether it's from opposition or, this business of UMNO needs to change, UMNO needs to, we have heard this rhetoric for 1,000 effing years. UMNO needs to change. When is it? So anyway, to cut the whole story short, enough of rhetoric.
Who would like to attempt to respond to that? Go ahead, Izzah.
Yeah, basically, I'm going to start off with the reforms that some government is introducing. Okay. Now, I think first and foremost, we have to be cognizant of the fact that SALCAT was introduced in the State Assembly to monitor and to ensure there's some level of separation of powers, which has, you have to give credit to the state government, although we're nowhere near, perfect. That's one. And the fact that in this sitting, it also introduced the Freedom of Information Bill. And I think that's also quite important because certainly, I know you don't want to hear excuses, but like YB Sivarasa has time and again brought the bill as a private member's bill, but it doesn't see the light of day because of how the parliamentary system is structured. So it's not about mentioning it as a cop-out, etc. But at the end of the day, we are facing real challenges. Having said that, at least at the Pakatan-led states, we have to introduce some sort of legislation to reaffirm our commitment to reform. So I think SALCAT is an important barometer. Of course, we have to improve in terms of the mechanics and the workings of it in future. And the Freedom of Information Bill is also crucial to ensure there's transparency in terms of government dealings, whether it's at the federal level or at the state level.
I can go through and list down the changes that has happened both in Parliament as well as in the states that we are governing, but I won't do that. I think you can do your digging in the internet, in the media, in the nut graph, and make your own conclusions as to these changes are effective, not effective. I'll just like to put the entire picture in another way. Before I actually joined politics, before I actually stepped into the headquarters of DAP, I used to be like most of you probably, DAP should do this, DAP should do that, DAP should attract more Malays, get 10,000 Malays to join DAP and you solve a lot of the problems. DAP should break off from Barisan Authority, DAP should stick to Barisan Authority. That sort of things used to run through my mind, and I used to write letters, and when I meet kids young before this, I used to give my piece, and I'm sure he has heard plenty of such things as well before. But till I stepped into DAP office, when I was asked to join by Guan Eng, and I saw that this is the national headquarters. National headquarters. It's actually a house. It's two semi-Ds joined together, broken together, in a suburb. Small place. Went in. How many staff are there in the headquarters? 4, 5 staff. That includes the telephonist. Who does work there? Everyone will have to do everything. I think it is not excuses. I think after joining, I get to see that all parties work within their constraints. There are real constraints, real challenges to actually get around. And these challenges do not get around overnight. You don't turn yourself from a 5-man team to a 25-man highly efficient bureaucracy overnight. It's not going to happen. The reality is you need money. Where's the money going to come from? You need people who are talented to do the work. There's no point hiring 25 idiots to come in and do the work. You need people who are committed, who share the same views as you, who are willing to sacrifice their time, risk being caught by police for lighting candles, to join you for your cause. And I think all these are part of the effort, real effort that takes time to organize, takes time to push. And I mean, we may say that it's 2 years, but 2 years in the light of history is a tiny fraction of the time. I mean, I would really say even 5 years or 10 years, when you look back in history, 1960s to 1970, you just look at it as a tiny fraction of our history. And I think if we can change within 10 years, we will be making remarkable progress.